Hello DVR, I'm leesusss. Welcome back to Soulmask. I'm just collecting my goodies out of the fire from here, and we're going to do a little bit more crafting before we go and do some other stuff from there. It wants us to make some rope. In fact, we're going to make a few more ropes from here. There we go. It's no good preempting some of these things and making them earlier. The tutorial will still go down. You can skip the tutorial. I can see you over there, by the way. Cheeky bloody turkey. Nothing's very dangerous around here, apart from a few jungle dogs. So we're all right. We can mess around over here. Before we leave and make our little camp, let's we can make some other bits and pieces. Well, we need to make some linen. We need some clothes. I'm depressingly naked, but you can see right now I can't make linen. I haven't got the skills for it. But the game is telling us how to do it. There's a big old skill tree. We can do various things from here. Got 40 points to spend. We can. Here's the mask, by the way. Here's the passage that. This is the channel that we took. I was saying before that I'm not sure if the game, if you can unlock everything. Eventually did, regardless of what mask you start with. Maybe you can't. I thought maybe this was the warrior tree and this was the other tree. But I think maybe there's a unique case for the mask each time. Either way, this is our main tree that we're doing through from here, yeah? And we'll unlock this hopefully when we repair it in the near future. And when we unlock some of these other things from here, different skills and bits and pieces. But for now, background noise is freaking me out. Sometimes our boy would just spin his tools around and freak me out because I'm waiting to see if I'm going to be attacked or not. I'm not, though. It's all fine. Let's do some basic bits and pieces of here. Basic weaving. Let's unlock the loom and simple weaving, because that allows us to make linens. There we go. And we need to make linen gear as well. That's it, isn't it? There's linen gear there. It told us this to do defensive, but I'm going to do attack as well. So we need to make a few bits and pieces. Let's make some linen now. We do craft. Then we can say 20. Or as much as we've got materials for. Okay, time to make some clothes. We found more locusts just by digging around in the bushes. We can look at here. We can just look at armour, for example. Where is it from here? There we go. So we can go. We don't want to use flint. I presume flints are useful for something else. We can use linen gloves, linen shoes, linen pants, and a linen costume. That should be everything. We can cover our filthy nakedness. There's our stone bead necklace. That goes in there. Did we not make a costume? Did I not manage that? Okay, there we go. You can uncraft these things as well, by the way. You can, take them back apart again, which is very nice. But it's a little bit of armour. Doesn't really do very much. I'm not really sure about the whole, numbers on here. I presume they're different quality or rarity. I don't know. Not sure why you've got 3s and 4s on here. Still learning this stuff, like I said. And then it says make some bandages as well, which is always good. Craft, we'll say we'll make 3 of these. Like that, very nice. We don't need the berries in there, thank you very much. And apparently they want us to use a bandage. I guess I'm a little bit banged up from my adventures before. There we go. Time to consider building a shelter. I don't want to spend the whole night dreading the rain. It's extremely undignified. And it will rain at some point, by the way. We're going to retrieve our campfire and go from there. And we need to find somewhere to camp out. Now, I would like to be near... We do need drinking water. We can just drink out of the thing from here. I would say probably over here somewhere is where I want to go to. Because we're going to be a bit closer to our destination of the stone tablet thing over here. We don't actually want to be too close to it because there's going to be oh, hello. People there. You're a big old tapir. I'm sure the last tapir I met wasn't as big as you. What a big fella. A big cuddly. I'm a big cuddly. You want to cuddle? I don't want to cuddle that. It's kind of nice. I don't want to fight it, though. I want to get beaten up by a tapir. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I don't need the meat right now. We've got loads of meat. How are we doing? We're not tired or hungry or anything else, really. I found it so far a very relaxing game. Oh, hello. I've not met you lot before. Are you friendly? Hello? Now, normally if they were going to attack me, they'd be trying to hit me on the head already. So I guess you lot are friendly. Can I talk to you? You're not talking to me. Can I look in your box? I'm not going to look in your box. I feel bad about looking in your box. Yeah, I'm sure you've got nothing worth taking. Yeah? Well, where are we on the map? We're right here. How do you mark something on a map? Create a custom marker. Peeps. It didn't work. I'm working it as I go along, guys. I don't know how this works. Custom mark here. Let's call it people. Huh. There we go. Are you still going to be here when I get back? No, you seem nice enough. What are you again? Let's have a look. Is it going to tell me what you are? I'm not going to fight you just for the sake of it. No, not say anything. Fine. This, you might be thinking, okay, you told us, Smush, that we were going to be making a tribe. Why are you not collecting those people? Well, the answer is... that's not generally how we acquire people. I'm sure there is a way to do it later. There's a more aggressive way of doing it, which is what we're going to be pushed to do. And we'll look at that later. What are you? Another tapir. A level 7 tapir, but not as big as the last one. How are we doing for map? Okay, let's get near the water. A little bit closer. Flatter ground would be nice as well. Yeah, good. Water's a good place anyway. Lots of animals turn up near the water. Good place for hunting. Have a quick drink. When it says draw water, it means drinking it. We're drinking it. It's not very flat around here, though, is it? It's not very flat at all. How about here, maybe? I mean, there's a bit of scenery in the way. But we can remove that, can't we? We can remove scenery. So it wants us to make thatch foundations. Now, do we need to unlock that first? Possibly, yes. There's buildings. Basic carpentry. Apparently we can just make it off the bat. I'm going to craft 10 of them, or as many as I can. Gobby's chatting about bonfires or something. The bonfire will be the heart of our little base for now, and we should attract a person to come and stay at our bonfire. Or they might attract other people as well, but it should attract one person at least. Let's have a look here. We need a bit more foundations. No. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, let's retrieve this. I think I put double in the same place. So if I do that, and then click retrieve, no, I think I've lost the other foundation. That is fine. We'll always build more. It's nice and cheap. Okay, now we can make a bonfire. That's a campfire. We don't want a campfire. Campfire can stay here. No, keep the good stuff for something else. Oh, a calcite ring. Shoddy stone ring with calcite. We must have just found this. Well, that came from the different coloured rocks. We'll make a ring, because why not, eh? There we go. What does that do for us? What's that? A braided piece of rope with some calcite on it. Anyway, that's what we're here to do. We made a bonfire. Where did it go? There it is. Right. Despite what you might be thinking, we should better build it here. Why are you saying collision? Come on, game, don't with us. I put you here before and you were fine with it. Okay, the collision notice is now gone. Yeah, it won't actually set fire to our thatch. But there is a reason for me putting it here like this. Okay, now I want to build some more foundations and then some walls. Oh, hello! Look at this! This person here, a vagabond, who's been to the pyramid up north, she wants to join you. This always seems to happen. So we're going to say yes. We look up here, we can see her various stats that she has and what she likes to do. Different bits and pieces. She's clumsy, you know, uses more stamina. Born tough and resilient, though. They're quite unique, each of the people. And this is where I think of, like, RimWorld type aspects through from here as well. But anyway, she's here. She's going to help us out for now. I'm not going to ask her to do... Actually, I can ask her to do something right now. Young lady, can you... Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Tribesman work. I'm going to give you a job. Okay? We're going to ask you to... do some... Not camp upkeep. Where is it? Collect loot? No. I want you to do some logging, please. And I want you to do maybe... Let's call it 20. Have you done it? No, she's decided not to do it. I find this very frustrating sometimes. Maybe I missed something on there, but it's... Okay, now she should go off. She needs the right tool, and she's got an axe, and she should be putting it in here. Yeah, storing the stuff in here. But we'll give her some better boxes to store things in. But in the meantime, let's build some more foundations and build things up a little bit more. There's a turkey over there. And why are you paused? Having some problems? Who knows? She'll work it out in a minute, probably. You can store things in the bonfire. I think it probably wants to add fuel to the bonfire. So let's put some... Let's split this. Actually, no. Let's just transfer it. No, I didn't want to do that. I transferred it into my thing rather than the other way around. Okay, let's take these and put them in there. There we go. And now it's going to rain soon. It's pretty much guaranteed. So it wants us to put some... put a cover over this. Again, don't worry about fire. It's not going to happen. But I'll need to build this foundation a bit more before I can do that. Right, we have a miraculous floating roof, which we can fix a bit later. But that will do for now. And that solves the whole uncovered bonfire thing from there as well. So now we're heading into Carpenter's Table and various other things. By the way, our young friend is off doing some mining probably around here. Where's she gone? She's doing some mining and bits and pieces around here. Now that is not the only way of doing it. The bonfire is one thing, but we can certainly do better than that. We can make crafting tables and various other things that we can use. But if anyone gets tired, can we make beds yet, or do we need to we need classification buildings from there. I was going to build a bed and couldn't work out why I couldn't do it. And that is because I'd forgotten. I do need to make planks for that. Now that's a wall, isn't it? Okay, so she continues to mine and do bits and pieces around the air, which is good. And here we have some boxes. And of course, sorting things out is also very important. Why is it described as that? What does that mean? 0155S's inventory. Yeah, don't know why it describes that. Maybe it's the number for us. Anyway, this is no, don't do that. This is defined for plant types from here. So we've got different bits and pieces in here. So we can just transfer that across from there, or we can just do an auto transfer. We can do that and press all the plant material can go across from here to the other side. There we go from there. What else do we want to keep from here? We want to probably keep some thatch and other bits and pieces as well. Right then. And this one, consider thing, this contains stone and flints and bits and pieces like that. And she's now having a rest on the mat. And we're going to keep an eye on her. You see her mood on there? Yeah. I'm going to make sure she stays happy. I don't exactly know exactly how to sort out some of these things, but we can probably sort that out. We can probably deal with that soon. How to keep our various tribes of people happy, and also to fix these this terrible building up from here as well. I'll probably do that later, but that's not a priority for now. Instead, it's telling us to make a carpenter's table on the foundation, and we can do that. We can't make a bed yet because we need to make some planks. What we need to do, but we can make a carpenter's table, and then we can just show some more methods of how to set your people to work. There we go. Right. Fortunately, our first tribesperson does tend to have a lot of work on her hands, so we can make some planks and things from here. Yeah, and what we can do here, we can add this to the queue like this. Yeah, and we can then say, make sure I've always got like 50 planks. Yeah. And things from there. We haven't got the materials from here. We need to get the materials from somewhere. The materials will automatically access from here. So now we're in this sort of region. What I'm finding is that if I want to make something, I don't have to have it in my inventory. As long as I'm around here somewhere, I can just pull things out of the chest here as I need to. Now you come back here. Get back over here. Right, you. I don't want to do actions. Work from here. Let's have a look at Vagabond. What is she good at as far as that goes from there? She got any particular skills and things around here? Much stronger than us. The stats are much, much higher than us. In fact, we could probably switch to her and do a better job than what we are at the moment. But if we have a look over, we might be able to find what they're particularly good at. So let's try a different menu from here. Oops. There we go. Here's our clan where we can see our different people. Here she is. From here as well. Proficiency, there we go. Starting to get some logging proficiency because we've sent her out to do logging and harvesting. That's probably not what she's really good at as far as that goes. Weapon crafting, bit of cooking, mining, nothing super good on anything from there. She's got blade skills and great sword skills, things from there. Somewhere in here you should be able to see what they're particularly proficient at. That's rewards and things from there. I thought on some of these that there were particular proficiencies. She might just be that she's mostly combat related from here. But I think in some of these you'll be able to see what she's particularly good at. Or what anyone's particularly good at. Like their particular desire for certain things. I'm not seeing it on here. Oh, by the way, here comes the rain. Is this uncovered? It might still count as uncovered. I thought I'd covered it, but maybe we haven't. Let's get an extra bit of ceiling on top of this, shall we? We can just shift it back a little bit, but I think we'll put an extra bit of ceiling on top. Okay, there we go. That seems to have covered that as far as that goes. She seems happy again from here. Now what I was going to do from here was, though, we can assign somebody to it. Appoint a caretaker. She's on a work break right now. There you go. And she will now make 50 planks as she needs to. And we can add other things in there as well. We could say to her, make handles or tree bark or stuff like that as well from there. But basically she'll do that and keep working on it. And she'll access the bits and pieces from here and then take them in there. Why don't you go under the cover, lady? What are you doing? Yeah? Have I given you too many other jobs? Is that part of the problem? Let's reduce some of your own jobs, shall we? Let's delete that and that. And that from there, yeah? You can work on those bits instead. Is that good? Okay, there she goes. She's now going to start making some planks. But she's got nowhere to put them right now. So why don't we make... another thatched box. In fact, why don't we make a couple? Yeah? We'll put one there. There we go. And this one, this is how I define the things that go in here. What we want is semi-finished products. Should be. There's planks. There we go. And this one, we can define as... what? What do we put in here? What have I got a lot of? Probably... what do these count as? Thick rope. That's a semi-finished product. That's fine. I've got a poisonous bug. Whatever that counts as. Campfire, that's buildings. Sure, let's do building. Buildings seem quite heavy. So why don't we do... why don't we put building stuff in here? And that way the bits of roof and stuff I'm carrying around can go in there as well. There we go. And I've got a bunch of bugs and things in my hand, but otherwise they're in there. Right, you alright over there? You seem happy enough? You alright? Hard to tell. Hard to tell how happy she is or not. Don't know. Hard to read that face. Let's why don't we? Maybe if I put your mat under the roof, it might be a bit better. Never mind. What? Before we get ready and go and do some fighting, finally, why don't we make some stuff that we need to do to go with it? So we need a stone weapon. Got enough of this stupid wooden spear. Let's make a stone spear. Can I make a stone spear? No, I don't. Of course I can't. I need to unlock it first. Stone weapons. Bunch of other things in here as well. Stone hammer. I never tried a stone hammer. Do you want to try a stone blade? A wooden stone battering device. Isn't that just a log? Or a stone? Double blade? Oh, I see, it's kind of fun, doesn't it, really? Awareness, strength. We can probably do that, can't we? Yeah, that seems kind of fun. How is our stuff doing it? We've got a bunch of stats, look. I always like lots of agility. There we go. That'll do. Let's make ourselves... I'll make one of those. And a stone dual blade. Yeah. By the way, the things like in my hand, like the axes and the scythes and everything else, can't use those. Not usable as tools. As weapons. Oh, I've got a box in my inventory, look. I can just use this. Oh my god, cannon shells? Oh, worry about those later, I guess. And then, what else we put in here? What are you? You are... medicines, and your animals. Let's do animals. No. Set storage. Animals. This is what I partly mean about getting used to how the interface works. When I first did this, I was like, why can't I just set this to like animals and it'll only be animals in here. No, you have to push a different button. Yeah. To actually set the storage limit on from there as well. You can also do things like, you know, can you stop the NPCs going in there and nicking your best food and things like that. That is also important. And I presume, as far as I can tell, she is feeding herself as she needs to. Yeah, she is making the foods and things that she wants to, or just taking the food that she wants to and using it. Right, hold on. Oh, I can't do a direct switch between these two because it would have ended up with a bandage over here, and this box is forbidden from taking bandages. So there we go. So look at the dual blades. Oh, look at that. Nice stone. What's the special, do you reckon? Whoa, a bit like the spear. I still do like the spear. Okay, so A is... It's a big... Oh, say... Oh, it's a big slash. Okay. Not as quick as the spear. And then the throwing spear action becomes that on the knives. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Yeah, okay. Let's just take... Sorry, I don't want this in here. I'll just put it in the... If you want to eat these berries, lady, you're most welcome to. There we go. Well, we can make some jam out of that later. Who knows? Are you going to stay here and look after yourself? Right, we need to go and get some green crystals, fine. We're going to do some fighting. And to do that, we need to do some ruins. But before we do that, we shall do a quick save of that. There we go. Right. How are we doing? Are you not making... We've got sufficient stock, so she's made enough planks from things in here. While I'm gone, can you do one more thing for me, actually, while you're here? Can you make... Okay, so I need... No, I can't make that. I need rough leather before I can do that anyway, to make a loom. I'm tired of making rope, okay? I'm fed up of making rope. If you could make some rope for me, I'd be super happy. But let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about that for now. Let us go and finally investigate this area over here. Where is it? On the map. We're going to investigate the mysterious stone tablet and meet some people. And when I meet those people, I'm going to be quite unpleasant to them. How can anyone like going out? Is what she just said. Well, she should be looking. She'll look after the bonfire for me. She will not let it run out. Also, I could do with some food. Let's just eat that. How does that fill my food? Mostly. There's one time. Right, look how friendly he is, look. We can lock on, by the way. I don't know why perfect kill counts as. Oh, what's this? I heard that deep within this land is a group of elusive something. Okay. So there are bosses in the game. And some of them wear masks like mine. That'll give us some skins to be working with there. To you too. And you. Yeah, we're not going to worry about them at all for now. I'm sure they're super high powered. But we don't have to worry about them for now. Not important. Yeah? We will deal with them when we deal with them. Well, it's doing the survival bit for now. Like old Gobby said, I haven't seen anything for Gobby for a while. He might have been chatting to me. And I was so busy I didn't see his little thing. Oh, it's a bird. A scarlet macaw. How lovely. No, got the wrong weapon for that. I thought I had my butcher's knife out. I thought I had my sword. Yeah, we're just doing the survival for now. There's no rush to go and fight a bunch of bosses. No mushrooms, though, sadly. Mushrooms tend to come out after the rain. And some mushrooms would be lovely. Oh, hold on. Right, okay, so we are very close here. Now, what we've got here, this is always the same as far as I can tell. There's a campfire there surrounded by about 3 people. They're always antagonistic to me, and they respawn. When I first played this, when I got here, I thought, oh, I can make a lovely camp here. No, you can't. This is not a place to make a camp, because they'll keep respawning and attacking you. But it's a good place to go and get people that we can then use. And then over there in that big temple, there's a couple more peeps, and then the thing to repair our mask, because that's what we're going to get done now. This mission. But we're going to switch to, and you can sneak up on people. You'll see their visibility thing turning up as I get closer and closer. But mostly I'm just going to go and stab them. That should be fine. But they also do not follow like Batman rules of only one person's allowed to attack you at the same time. No. They will all attack you at the same time, so you've got to try and manage that as we go. And she's off. But the most important thing is the blocking. Oh, I think they're behind each other. That was nice. Okay, they're all dead. They're all dead from there. I took a bit of damage. I think multiple people attacked me at the same time there, which is fun. I've not got my usual shield with me. I've not bothered with the shield this time, which is possibly refined salt. Nice. Possibly a terrible idea. I'm going to eat those pumpkins, because the pumpkins will give me stamina recovery and energy as I go in. Now, we can't open this box yet, I don't think, because there's danger nearby. There's a person up here. Let me try and demonstrate the parry a bit more. So once you've done a parry, you can do an execute. And I found the parry to be fairly generous. I also stunned that one from there. Oh, she kicked. That wasn't fair. To do a kick, I was expecting a stab or something. Anyway, that should be it. Now, we can do this. We can repair our mask, which is the core functional nodule, has been repaired from there. Gobby, you're not going to say anything? We're going to take all these things, stone arrows, sunstones, and all those bits from there. Size you barbarians have your merits. Sunstones. So sunstones are what we use to upgrade our mask. But we're not going to do that now. Deter barbarians is... Okay. Okay, I know that already. So what happens now, when we knock those barbarians down to like half health, then we can then recruit them. Now, I mostly found... God, we've already repaired it. I've mostly found that if you try to... I tend to auto-kill them with a spear, is what I find a lot of the time. But hopefully... Just one at a time, please. Pull you one at a time. Hopefully... Oh, I've got both of them. Okay, unfortunately I killed that one. Ah, damn it. Trouble is, I'm very reliant on the parry. Gimme? Can I get you? No, I can't. You're dead. They had a thing about, like, recovering... Nick your trousers. About recovering people that have been knocked down like that. The desecrator's something. Come on, hit me. I just want to kill you a little bit. I should not do the execute. If I do a long press, I should be able to capture you. It's not working. Okay, we'll come back in a second. It's telling me I've not done the recruitment thing yet. We'll do that in a second, shall we? Let's go back up here. I'm sure I just repaired that. Maybe I didn't do it properly. Okay, that now we can do... Now we can do the recruitment that I'm trying to do there. Okay, I got it slightly around the wrong way. This is the node, says Gobby. It's still functioning. A powerful team of our own. Yes, okay. Right, we'll wait for some more spawns to come in. Yeah, so as I say, if you knock someone down, you can recover them using liquid food, like a broth, like the soup I've got in my number 2 slot. We can nick the stuff from in here as well. Up! You little bugger, you just spawned in behind me. Right. Anyone who's played Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War recognises that. There we go. You're mine. Now I can only have 3 of these guys. And I've already got 1 at home. Okay, let's recruit you. I got you, and I got you as well. There we go. You're all recruited. I need to eat something. Well, I've only just rescued you, buddy, from your life in the wilderness. Why don't we go? How are we doing for overload? We're not doing too badly. Guys, before anything else spawns... Okay. You want to help out with that? No? No, nothing on you? Not even got anything on you at all. Guys, can we get out of here? Follow on fire. Follow on fire. There we go. They should now be following me, and we can quickly, if anyone else spawns in, head back out of here and go back to the campfire. I should have tried to get those people back, shouldn't I, really? But never mind. Got from there. So there you go. We now have a mini tribe. Now, I'm not going to stand around trying to upgrade my mask while people could be stabbing me. But essentially, I should be able to upgrade my mask using those sunstones. Different sorts of sunstones. If I quickly show you here. We can use different sorts of sunstones and munch this to upgrade what we do. And have more people. And some of those people can just be general, you know, workers who are doing jobs like our friend back there, the whatever her name is, the vagrant or whatever else. Give them very basic tasks, and some of them will be ideal for that. Some of them will have a passion for certain jobs and things like that. I've been particularly skilled at certain jobs. Come back. You're making a mockery of me, little tapir. Come back here. I think I killed a turkey at the same time. And others, I might want to use them for combat. You know, take them along with me to do various bashing and killing and everything else. What did happen to that turkey? Is it over here somewhere? Don't know. Never mind. But we're back now. Look at this. Here we are. But of course now we've got to set up more things. We've got to build more. We've got to build up more crafting areas from here. Guys, do you want to chill out for a minute? End deployment. End deployment from there. There you go. Now you can just eat some stuff out of the bonfire or whatever else. Have a drink by the river if you're thirsty. Don't complain about things. My goodness, craftspeople. We'll just leave villagers. We'll leave them around here. They'll do things around here. Yeah, they can sit around here. We'll make them some beds and make some crafting. So they can make their own beds. We'll do some crafting stations from here. You're only a little fellow, aren't you? Are you a kid? Teeny tiny fella. Yeah, we'll do different bits and pieces like that. And then, this is about as far as I got last time, apart from building up more of my game. We'll build up the camp a bit more, do some homekeeping stuff, investigate some of these things over here, whatever these are. I think these are scouting spots. Maybe we'll run over here and investigate some of these as well, and upgrade our mask a bit more and see what else we can do. But there you go. That's the latest progression I'm on to with the with Soulmask. I'm enjoying it. I'm still trying to find the efficiencies of where I want to be, and the building's taking longer than I'd liked, but that's fine. More people means more construction and more things done and everyone being happy. Are you alright over there? Oh, he's doing a little dance. Oh, that's lovely. Oh no, I like that. He's doing a thirsty dance because he's thirsty. I've not seen that happen before. Super. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. I'll see you again next time. No, they're all at it. Can I do dancing? Can I do dancing? How do I do dancing? I don't know. I've been left out. Take care of yourself.